I think Gen Zs are the next generation children who are going to be the youth, and they will be the one who will be deciding how these companies are going to sell their stuff and also design a lot of new product. So I think it's not about just the age as a number; it's also about the mindset. So Gen Z are very important because I believe in learning from everybody, and I have two beautiful twin daughters, and I think I would always like to understand what they like to do. For example, my professors, Professor Sanjay Bakshi, who taught me behavior finance, he said even if I have to make an Instagram reel for a minute or less than a minute, I'll do it to make sure that they understand what's going on. So I think Gen Z is fine. They have a less attention span, but they are very fast. I think your speed on computer on the laptop, because we were born probably on desktops. The people who are 10 years younger to us, they are born in laptop. I think you people have born in mobile. So I think Gen Z are a better version of ours, and they are going to teach a lot of things to us. And I think I'm game for it. So I think one of the reasons we are on the podcast is this as well. So we manage people's money. When they make money, we actually service them. We meet them whenever they want, and then once they make money, we make money. But your generation has just duck it, and they said YouTube is my client, and YouTube is gonna pay me, or let's say the Instagram, and you have millions of viewers. And I think that is what has changed. So AI, internet, cloud computing, everything. And plus I think one more problem, or let's say it is a good thing or bad thing, I think Simon Sinek said that relationship is going to be very messy. So probably younger generation is really different when it comes to relationship. Good or bad is something they have to decide. And because of that, what happens is they were more in front of the camera. And I think YouTube is like a world cinema, or Instagram is like a world's trailer. So I think I should be learning from them, and that is the reason we are in the podcast. So they are rich for sure, but are they stable? And for the stability, everybody has to think of that I in the AI, and that I is not intelligence. It is artificial imagination, and the imagination comes first, then you give it to the computer. Today also, I think many things AI is doing, but still you need people. You need somebody to control AI. So that I of AI for me is imagination. Imagination is nothing but manifestation, and that manifestation comes from spirituality. So I think those spiritual lessons have not changed. So even Gen Z has to go through it. Yeah, so I think the only challenge with the relationship and the investing is it has to go into your muscle. And for this to go into muscle, it is about hasten slowly. You cannot get it very fast. Like if I give you a lot of food, you want to eat everything, but can you eat it in a one go? You can't mix it up and gulp it down. Some things are good when they are done slowly. So I'm meeting you now, but if I'm also on my phone and looking at some other people and doing something on the computer, this will not make sense to you. So one thing at a time. So I think that is something what Gen Z or all the new children who are coming in, they have to learn that one thing at a time. So to learn investing, people have to go through the hard phase of life. There has to be cycles where you have shattered, you have people who are leaving you, you have people who are ditching you. I think all that has to happen. So Gen Z has to understand one thing, that they should focus on deep work. So there's a beautiful book called Deep Work. Leave everything and focus on one thing. So even people who have become successful on the podcast or the YouTube or Instagram, I think they also do one thing at a time. So I think all of us have to understand one thing, that investing is very important, but it is a patient game. The most important thing after the courage and wisdom you need is patience. And I think all of us and Gen Z need to have more patience, because they have this habit of everything getting quicker. Now, till yesterday, we had to make so much of effort to make girlfriends and boyfriends. But in your generation, it is swipe right and swipe left, and all that happens. But that's not the life. The life is painful. Children are still born in 9 months. So I think Gen Z needs to have a lot of patience. So I think one of the most important thing I want to tell everyone, that the only tip I want to give you, that don't take any tip. Now, coming to the sincere part of it is three things one has to follow that have role models. The mentors who have done something for us, for example, Benjamin Franklin. Then came Charlie Munger, like he's here. And then came Warren Buffett. These are the legends. Whatever bad side or whatever the slow side of them were there is there. You do it fast. Elon Musk is a good person to follow, but look at his personal life. There's a lot of talk about his taking the antidepressant pills, sleeping in the office. Can do that. If you can do that, great. I don't think so. I want to do it. So this man, Warren Buffett, is telling all of us that how you can have a family, you can have a great life, can have friends, and you can still make money. So first tip is to have mentors, or the second tip is to have role models, and third tip is to have a network of these people around you. We don't define our environment. The environment defines us. So I think a lot of people say that I've come to Mumbai or Dubai or London and my life has changed. It's all about the environment. So please change your network, because your network is your net worth. This is what I just want to tell them. So three things when if you talk about money is power of compounding. Very beautiful concept. I think other day we talked about, and it has to go into the head. It has to go into the muscle, because at the end of the day, what is there in the mind is made in the spreadsheet. But if you do not know what to ask the AI, that prompt is not coming in your brain or mind, AI will misuse you. So it's very important to understand power of compounding. The second is power of focus, which I think we discussed just now. And the third is power of quality. Now, anything which is cheap, not necessarily it is good. In fact, there is a very good saying that there is no free lunch in this world. I have a different one. If there's a lunch which is freely available, somebody else is paying for it. So that's why we need three things. Power of compounding. It has to be understood very well. Power of quality and power of focus. Protective, very loving, and amazing companion. Dead. Curious, helping others, the client itself. So I don't come to office to earn a lot of money. Yes, that is one thing which we all are here for. But I think this client first, I'm living it. The transparency, that they know everything what's happening, and it's making money after they make money. I think this is something I'm living it. And this is a voice came from the heart. And that's how this company name is Client First. It will always be the case. So we don't make mistake to learn. While growing, mistakes happen. And if we don't learn, we perish. And I think there are many mistakes I have done. First mistake is to trust somebody with your money. And if you do that, do it 5 or 10%. Never ever give more than 5 or 10% to a single person. And I have committed that mistake. It took me 2 years to come out of it. My family suffered. That has made me. Now, that has made me because of this spirituality, because my father and my mother both helped me. My wife was there by side. And this is a very old thing. But I understood that education is different and the financial education is different. So that's one thing. Never trust somebody with full 100% of your money. Not more than 10 to 15% you should trust on one person. Whatever good they are, because sometimes they might not want to do something wrong, but it happens. They might do it. The second mistake has happened is when you do partnership, look for the right person. Ethical, hungry person. Sometimes you may get ethics. You will not get the hunger. That's fine. Your money will not go. Sometimes you will get a hungry person, but ethics is not there. So this is something when I open a karate club for my children, and I think I found a problem that this person was not ethical. He was hungry, but not ethical. It's a small venture. The third mistake, I think what I would like everyone to avoid is never ever get into a game of derivatives, financial derivatives. You take operating leverage, don't take financial leverage. So Buffett and Munger says that lust, leverage, and liquor are going to destroy us. My mistakes were finding the wrong person in terms of the ethics for the partnership. The second mistake is trusting somebody with all my money, leave the ethics and the hunger. And the third mistake is never ever get into financial derivatives, because whenever your trades are time bound, you sitting in front of the system will definitely commit a mistake. So these are two mistakes which I have done, and I think that should be avoided at any cost.